So I saw a garter a couple minutes ago, but it got away. But here's one right at the stream's edge, hanging out in the sun. Awesome. Alright, so here's a better look at this garter. It basically just swallowed my pinky when I grabbed it before. So it's pretty funny, but I'm gonna go ahead and let this garter get back on her way. Well, awesome. There's a little green frog in this puddle. Today should warm up to like 81 degrees. So hopefully we'll see some snakes and turtles and probably a bunch of frogs out now. There's another green frog in C2. They're distinct from bullfrogs with the dorsolateral ridge. Bullfrogs don't have that. They just have a ridge around the tympanum, which I've said before, but yeah. Alright, so I came over to the spot and saw a bunch of turtles jump in the water when I came over here, and one of them happened to be a musk turtle. So I had to go like calf deep into the water. But here's the little fella. You guys have seen this before on the channel. It's kind of a favorite of mine. I like musk turtles a lot. They're just pretty interesting. These and mud turtles. Two very similar species, but anyway, really good find for the day. Haven't seen one of these in a couple of months, so good to finally see one again. Awesome. Alright, just got a couple pictures. Gonna put them back exactly where I found them. See you later, buddy. Get on. He'll make his way back. Starting to peek his head out a little bit. There he goes. Awesome. Now I gotta change my boots. I don't know if you could see it, but I caught this juvenile two-line salamander. Yeah, so this is a juvenile two-line salamander. It's got its legs and everything, but it still has those external gills, which is pretty cool. And as you probably know, this salamander will soon lose those gills and breathe entirely through their skin. So really cool. And try to get this guy back under the rock I found him under. Yeah, really cool looking. So it's a couple days later, and it's a pretty cloudy day. It's only around 60, and look at the size of this garter snake. It's got a pretty faint dorsal stripe, but it's also got like a really red tint. So, pretty cool looking garter snake. I'm gonna see if I can get a little closer to it without spooking it, but awesome. Wow. Some long tongue flicks. Pretty cool. Yeah, so here's a lot better of a view of it. The dorsal stripe, I mean, there's just a lot of red on this garter snake. It's starting to drizzle a little bit, but I don't mind. Try to get a little bit closer. What a pretty garter. I'm gonna get some photos real quick and let this garter snake be. But awesome. Cool first herp of the day. I saw a couple of frogs too, but didn't get any shots of them. I've seen a couple garter snakes around here with like an orange tint or red tint, but nothing like this. Just goes to show there's a lot of variability around this area for garter snakes. So you can find some really cool looking garters, just like this one. Alright, I came over to the seep and found this really pretty northern two-line. It's got nice speckling on the back. That's what I noticed first. It was like kind of different from what I'm used to. But yeah, gonna go ahead and put the salamander back. Really pretty two-line. Awesome. Here's a aquatic stage two-line. They got cool paddle tails. Let me go ahead and put this guy back. Sweet. Alright, so it's a few days later, and I'm out here just after the rain. And here's the first live. Actually, it looks like it's hit right there on the knee, but seems to be alright. It's gonna be fine. But here's the first live northern gray tree frog. Pretty cool. Just gonna try to nudge that guy across the street so that he doesn't get hit again. Come on. There you go. Keep going. There you go. And here's the second gray tree frog. Looks like this one isn't hit, but it's got a really dark pattern on the back. I'm gonna help this guy across, but I'm gonna take a couple photos too. Alright. Yeah, so it's a really pretty gray tree frog. Glad to see another. It's been a couple weeks, so awesome. I'm gonna try to get this guy to fall off my hand. Yeah, so cool seeing this guy. Been a couple weeks since I've seen a gray tree frog, especially because tonight I've only seen a couple DORs and one other living one, but looks like it got hit though. But this one seems like a healthy individual. Gonna go ahead and set this guy in the right direction and look at those and take a look at those back legs. Awesome. See you later, buddy. Okay, there's a hit one right next to it, but really cool. Here's the third gray tree frog, northern gray tree frog of the night. Are you alright? This guy's hopping a little funny. But here's the third living gray tree frog of the night. It seems like it probably was hit, or it has a prior injury, but it's hopping a little funky. Okay. It seems fine. I don't see any injuries on it or anything. So it's a shame seeing so many animals hit on this road. So they always climb up your arms when you're trying to put them back. Okay. Go that way. Oh yeah. It might have a hurt limb. Here's another northern gray tree frog. He's like trying to stay on the tar. You're okay, buddy. Awesome. Gonna get some photos of this guy and help him across. But cool. Found a good amount of northern gray tree frogs tonight. And what I was saying before, they have that bright yellow aposomatic coloration, which I just find so sick. You know, they have this awesome pattern, and then they're just finished off with that bright yellow aposomatic coloration. So there's a car coming, so yep. I can literally feel this dude's heart beating. And just on my way back home, here's the first live pickerel of the night. I'm just gonna move this guy since he's near the curb, or near the side. And finally, just spotted the first gray tree frog calling. Really awesome. Cool. So I basically just came by this pond to check on these gray tree frogs since they're all out. So awesome. Seeing one in situ. Pretty cool. Here's another gray tree frog. Really cool to see these out here, out calling and whatnot. Awesome. Gonna leave this guy alone.